Picking right back up the day after our Thursday arrival to St. Vincent and the Grenadines from Grenada, I was up early on this Friday morning in early December to watch a beautiful sunrise over the Atlantic Ocean. Quarantine at this time in SVG comprised of taking a coronavirus test, and once a negative result came in, we would be released that day. For friends who had arrived the previous Thursday, the test results and release came on Saturday, so we were cautiously hopeful of the possibility that we might be free to explore the beautiful islands around us in just one more day. A big difference from the full 14-day quarantine that we had experienced back in June upon our arrival to Grenada early on in the pandemic. But either way wasn't too big of a deal, as me and Lindy really liked some days spent just hanging out aboard our sailboat holiday. Well, it's Saturday evening now, and friends who had coronavirus tests here on Thursday and previous weeks and then get cleared in on Saturday made us think that the same would probably happen for us, but we haven't heard anything today. So it's, getting close to 5:30, and we're guessing it's not going to happen. We'll, wait till tomorrow. It's Sunday. They may not do anything on Sunday, so it's possible that it'll be till Monday. But, yeah, we're just hanging out on the boat. There's not any big rush. It's a nice place, very comfortable, and gotten a few chores done and just hanging out. Looks like it's going to be a good sunset. Watch it out here. Let's see what Lindy's up to.
I'm about to get started on dinner.
Okay, what's for dinner?
I think it's gonna be like a chicken pot pie kind of thing.
Oh, that sounds awesome. Okay. Well, yeah, I'll be looking forward to eating that. Cool. What else can we do but just hang out in this awesome place? Well, the sun's set now. It was a pretty one. Looking right out the Atlantic. I just can't get over it. The normal winds blowing east to west over the Atlantic Ocean put most of our anchorages in the Caribbean facing a large mountainous island. But here in Clifton Bay, there is a large natural reef providing protection that allows us to look right out over the Atlantic. After sunset, I noticed some yummy smells coming from down below. Well, looks like the pot pie is getting started. Carrots and herbs. I see mushrooms and broccoli. Oh, the garlic just came out. And in here,
onion, celery, rosemary, and we think that other one is fresh oregano.
Awesome.
That's not rosemary, that's thyme. Just kidding. After sauteing the onions and celery, I added oil and flour to begin the roux, which will become the sauce for the pot pie. I cooked the roux for a few minutes, stirring it to make sure it doesn't burn before adding the liquid. In this case, it's chicken stock. While the sauce comes together on the stove, I chop up the veggies and then add them based on cooking time. Broccoli and carrots first, mushrooms towards the end. After the vegetables have cooked for a few minutes on the stovetop, I add the dough that will be the top crust. I used a crescent roll dough that we bought in Carriacou. When the pie is fully assembled, you can place it in the oven at 375 for 15 to 20 minutes or until the top is golden and the filling is bubbly.
Oh man, it is ready. It really smells good and holiday right now. There we go. Yummy. Great job, Lindy. And we're watching the great Christmas movie Die Hard 2. But we didn't spend the whole time in quarantine just cooking, eating, watching sunrises or sunsets, or awesome Christmas movies. I spent a fair amount of time during the hot days cooling off in the clear water. Well, we're most of the way through Sunday now, and no word from the check-in people here in Union Island, so I'm guessing we're here through Monday. Anyways, Lindy has a neat thing she bought in Karayaku. What's that, Lindy?
It is a shoulder picnic smoked and tropical cured, it says. It's from Virginia. I'm following the instructions. They're on the back. That say you have to, that say you're supposed to boil it and then you bake it. Yeah, I think the end product is like what we would call a country ham. But what you would get as a country ham in the States would have already had all this done to it. It still needs about 10 degrees more to have the right internal temperature. And then I'll put some brown sugar and seasonings and stuff and put it in the oven for just a little bit. Let it get brown and crispy on the outside.
All right, well, my quarantine just got a little bit happier and more exciting. Here's what it's looking like out here. Same as it's looked the past 3 days. Beautiful, but yeah, it'll be nice once we're able to get out and move about. See some of these places that we're seeing right around here. How's that ham cooking going? Good.
I cubed up some of it that's going to be in the soup, and I'm just frying it up in some bacon grease left over from breakfast. Seems appropriate. And I'm about to start chopping the veggies that are going to go in it.
Well, it smells excellent. I had chicken pot pie last night, and now this. Life is good.
Okay, we've got carrots and onion and celery in there. I'm about to put some garlic, and then I'll add our canned ingredients. I added the canned black beans, navy beans, and tomatoes, and let that all simmer for a little while before tearing up some kale and adding it at the end just until it wilted.
Oh yeah, soup is ready. It looks delicious, and we're gonna watch a little movie, hang out for the night. All right, day 3 of quarantine, good to go, and been a good day. Hopefully tomorrow we get out. Okay, it's 4:30 and we were just about to give up, and then the guys started coming around releasing boats. Leaf, New, and Sneeze have already been released. We'll be next. Put up our St. Vincent and the Grenadines flag. And then, I don't know, hang out for the night. Be glad that we'll be able to go to land.
Yay!
You excited?
Yes.
This quarantine hasn't been very long.
No, it hasn't, but it's been uncertain because every day you're like, oh, is today the day we'll get our results? If they just said in the beginning, it's for sure going to be 4 days, then you just be like, okay, 4 days.
Yeah, some of our friends had gotten out in 2, so we thought, well, after 2, we've just been sitting there, oh, when's he coming, when's he coming? So, yes. Before long, the customs boat came by and returned our passport and gave us our negative test results. But not before having a little fun with me, telling me my result was inconclusive and that I would have to take another nasal swab. I can laugh now, but wasn't too amused at the time. So we've decided we're heading to Happy Island, which is that little thing right there. So, yeah, looks really cool. Go check it out. Happy Island is nothing more than an exposed area of rocks at the end of the reef that an islander built a bar restaurant on, only accessible by boat. It was the perfect spot for all of us quarantiners to take our first steps on land and relax. We're up in Clifton checking things out. The snack shack. Town's really pretty. Got these island colors. I'm gonna walk around, check everything out. Lots of good looking fruit and vegetables. Look at this. Very nice. One of the cool things to do as cruisers is check out the markets with fresh fruits and vegetables at the new islands we visit. It's usually one of the first things we do each place we go. I kind of like this place. What about you? It's our second full day of freedom here in St. Vincent and the Grenadines, Union Island, and we're going to go on a hike today with Mike and Jen. I think we're going up one of these hills, so yeah, go check out the view. And there's the other side. Some pretty water back there.
It definitely is hot.
This is a steep hill, and it's hot this morning.
The ocean breeze.
Whew.
You know, if it...
Ooh, here's a good view. Right here.
There you go, Jen. You can see they're not anchored
Ah, there's Holiday.
really close. Just feels like it.
Wow. Wow, what a view. It was pretty cool that from the top of this hill we could see every island of the southern Grenadines. Union Island is definitely the hub of the south with the most people, most grocery stores, most restaurants, and most services in this part of the country of St. Vincent and the Grenadines. And it was cool to see all the lesser inhabited islands that we were excited to go to in the future. some of the areas we were getting our first real looks at, like the Tobago Keys, an uninhabited park that is supposed to be one of the most beautiful places in the Caribbean, and Meru, just to the north, the least populated of the inhabited islands in the Grenadines. Also Canawan in the distance, a larger island, but still with not very many people. We hope you found our quarantine interesting and our first look at the Grenadines as awesome as we did. Stay tuned for our next episode where we continue to explore these islands.
Oh, it's been recording the whole time. I don't understand what's going on with that. Okay.
Day. Is this our third day in quarantine?